NPP National President and Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad Sangma is hopeful that his party will create history by becoming the first to secure a single majority in the hill state in over 3 decades. Speaking exclusively to Notice Live, Chief of Bureau Arindam in Tura, Chief Minister Conrad Sangma said the NPP is getting positive response from the grassroots and that the party is fighting these polls by taking to people the work done in the last 5 years. Talking about his constituency, South Tura, CM Sangma added that he was confident that people will ensure his victory by a big margin. Sangma also refused to comment much on the 𝗟𝗚𝗙𝗪𝗧 factor, stating that people will be the best judge.
Well, sir, the poll dates are very near, and by now you must have sensed how is the tone this time, because Meghalaya has got a history of fractured mandate. So how do you sense the poll pulse this time?
Well, very outset, of course, I have always been a person who has believed that elections can never be easy, and one has to work very hard. And of course, we have to take each and every opponent very seriously. So we always approach every election with that mindset. But having said that, the way in the last 5 years, and especially in the last 2 years, we have worked in the government, we are getting a very positive response from the grassroots level. And people are very happy with the kind of work that has happened at the grassroots. And there's a very positive sense that's going on, prevailing throughout the state. And this is evident from the kind of people who are joining us from different political parties, and the public and the leaders and the workers joining from different political parties in every constituency and every region of the state. So I really do expect, and I do of course hope, that we will do very well this time. And yes, Meghalaya has always had a fractured mandate, but we are sensing that history may repeat again, which happened in 1972 when 𝗟𝗡𝗪𝗔𝗬𝗔 was the only party that got majority. We are sensing that NPP is heading towards a single majority.
You're fighting the anti-incumbency factor also.
That's what, as mentioned, there was always anti-incumbency, and there's always anti-incumbency against governments in general. But we are seeing this time that there is pro-incumbency. In fact, we are seeing that people are satisfied to a large extent. A lot of things have happened which people did not expect would happen. And therefore, people are happy, and there's a positive sense going everywhere. And that's the reason why, as I said, we are seeing a lot of leaders from different political parties who are joining us.
Well, sir, there was an MDA government where many partners were there. BJP was also a partner. So of late, we have seen that nothing much going better between NPP and BJP. In fact, BJP is going solo with all the 60 seats. NPP is also going solo in all the 60 seats. So what went wrong with that alliance?
Nothing went wrong. We have worked as a coalition partner, and we are two different parties with our own ideologies and own visions and own areas of concerns and importance. And therefore, having individual identity, we have always fought elections on our own. And therefore, NPP has never had a pre-poll alliance in any election in any state in the country. And it's always the case. It's not just in coalition, in relationships also. When we have complications. But the important thing is to be able to find a solution to it, resolve those tensions and concerns, and move forward, keeping in mind the people's interest. And that's what happened in the last 5 years. Then you will do the things at your own level, and other political parties will do their own programs and policies and campaign, and that's natural because we are fighting against each other. So you're seeing that BJP and other alliance partners are also having their own campaign strategy, and that's how things are.
So how much this is going to affect? Are you expecting a clear majority, or will you be needing the support of other parties post-elections?
So as I said, that I never jump to conclusions. I never, go into saying that, we are going to win everything on our own. And I always take elections very seriously. But as I said, sensing the pulse of the people and the kind of positive waves that we're getting from everywhere, we are sensing that we are heading towards a clear majority.
Talking about the South Tura constituency, it is the hot seat of Meghalaya. 𝗟𝗪𝗘𝗪𝗧 is contesting against you. There are James Leslie as well as a new face, 𝗟𝗓𝗙𝗔𝗬𝗔. So what do you think about this constituency? It's your constituency.
Yeah. Number one, as I said, which I again maintain, is that every election is tough. So I always start off with a very strong mindset that I need to work very hard. So I don't take my opponents lightly. Looking at the last 5 years, and this is a sense that even the people of Tura will give you, that the kind of work that has happened at the grassroots level, the kind of developments that have taken place, which is something that Tura town deserved actually for a very long time. So keeping that in mind, I do expect that people will, put their faith in me and my candidature, and they will re-elect me with a good margin from South Tura constituency.
Well, BJP is yet to declare their list of candidates, but from the very beginning they have declared only one candidate, that's Bernard R. Marak. And yesterday also there was an election committee meeting where Organization General Secretary of BJP, B.L. Santos, came. In fact, he declared on stage that revenge will be taken because he said that it was an effort to decimate the image of Bernard and Marak, and hence democratically and politically in this election, revenge will be taken. So how do you see this?
No, I have no comments to make regarding the comments made by any leader. I think at the end of the day, the people of South Tura will decide. So I have nothing to say about the comments made by anybody. I have worked hard at my constituency level, and people have seen the work, and I'm sure, I'm very, very sure, as I said, that people will repose their faith in my candidature and give me another opportunity to serve them.
What issues you will move forward to ask for votes, and how confident are you?
So in general, in this whole state, are you meaning state or are you meaning constituency?
In states.
Yeah. So in the state, obviously, first thing we're going to talk about, and the issue that is there, is the work that has taken place. So we'll base our overall election plank on the development work that we have done, and the more work that we're going to do in the future. And of course, we'll also work towards resolving many, many important issues that have been there, like the boundary and the border issue, which has been pending for a very long time. So this is the plank that we're going to move forward on.
Thank you very much. That was the incumbent Chief Minister of Meghalaya, Mr. Conrad Sangma, speaking exclusively to Northeast Live. Reporting from Tura with camera person Nobo, this is Arindam Das for Northeast Live.